Hoopa games.
Pretty standard draft so far, I would say. We have lost Caducados against Volticons Unite.
W in any of them.
Volticons.
Yeah, no, great performances, but
Utrex, Crossel, Hoopa. Oh, Greninja again.
Have a successful day in the support role, however, was
Europe liking the Greninja.
Rarely picked up, but when it was
Got to play it yesterday.
pretty darn impressive.
Maridon and you're gonna get a Talonflame. Okay, Talonflame. Last week Volticons, what can they cook right here? Is this gonna be a normal Scyther? Is it gonna be a Scyther? Is it Mega Charizard X?
It's been having its own struggles.
It's not bad into Maridon. I can cancel the Unite move with Maridon.
We've got
nice. And they do pick it.
And then finally,
if you can reach, of course, that is.
The encounter rate of this Pokemon
But you could play eject button, Unite move, and just cancel Maridon Unite if he really wants to. If he wants to do that. Maybe he is gonna do that. That's gonna be the first draft. Let's see. Okay, Los Caducados. Well, all these teams are like on the edge of top 4, I would say. So it's kind of the middle pack of Europe right here. We'll see if they can do some upsets this season as well, if they have potential to be top 3. We will see, we will see. It's pretty much the best of the mid at the moment.
But I really want Volticons to get this blast.
I don't think Europe knows how to play a decent Zacian. Yeah, European Zacians are not really that crazy. For sure not.
Trying to push this Hoopa
support against support, bitte.
Central area here. One of the best Pokemon
but the Paprika wins it.
Role. You even saw the light bulb over their head, that EXP share, used on a lot of invade Pokemon now. Used to be the best held item in the game after its rework.
Is used to the worst region? I mean, I think probably UNA and India League are all pretty similar, I would say, probably, right?
Without a doubt, yeah, with the speed boost it provides.
I think they're all probably pretty similar.
Which is one of the best A-pressing Pokemon in the game. Now, good pressure, 3v2 forces the Zacian to pick up a couple.
I mean, OCE doesn't have a league anymore. OCE has no league. OCE has one qualifier for the World Championship and that's it. One tournament. So, it makes no sense to have a league for OCE. It doesn't make sense.
There it is. We've got the Charmeleon and the Wartortle right now on the board.
Oh, the KO maybe? Focus Band is there. He's going in. We get some. The Ace.
We saw the Aerial Ace, by the way, for that Talonflame move. That is going to likely.
Doesn't China exist? I don't know if China's having tournaments. It doesn't seem like it anymore.
I love a Brave Bird Talonflame. I think it's a lot of fun.
I don't think so.
I don't want to say there's predictability, but when it jumps into the air, you do see the circle arrive on the ground, so everybody can kind of plan for it a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Trick Brave Bird Hoopa, right? Yeah.
Nowhere and provide some really cool.
Gonna be the Trick Brave Bird combo.
And here we go. Once again, we've got the Hoopa making their way to the center. Talonflame looking for this moment right here, and there it is.
The last set, yep. Very good combo on the, yeah, that's a nice combo. Hoopa and Talon. You can put Trick on Talon, you can Phantom Force, you can always dive in and insta get back out.
Who secured its score speed by quite a bit.
Nice rotation here.
No, but nah, that's just no. I mean, China, the version's just dead. I think they just don't really. I don't know what they're doing now with China. Oh, he's gone though. He's dead. Don't have damage.
Zacian creating space, and now they're gonna get their points in.
You know, thanks to that Elder.
Yeah, they played last year and it was a disaster, right? So I mean,
I don't know exactly how long they had it off.
What happened on Auto Chess? Nothing. They're not updating it. I don't know.
Regardless, with Eldegoss giving the
okay, it doesn't get any updates. The Auto Chess version.
No way they can take it down all in one burst.
There's the Mega Charizard. Oh, he disappears.
On the Mewtwo, and they grab it.
Yeah, I mean, that was a cheeky
and Hoopa's also dying for no reason. He tried to last it, steal it. Just making it a bit worse. Not like it matters much, I guess. You couldn't have been anyways. How can China compete when they play a different game? Yeah, they can't. I mean, obviously it makes no sense. They play out like they compete in our version. Wait, the plan of Timmy was to make Shinies the global version, right? And then they can both compete in the same format. First to 500. That was the original plan, right? The thing is, China hates first to 500, which means they're not gonna bring it to global now. It's that simple.
knockout there to at least
It Fade in China first to 500. They tried to streamline them. They probably wanted to have this in Global too. But because it Fade in China now, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it anymore. First to 500 is not gonna happen globally.
Yeah, we'll also always hit a wall and provide negative value.
That idea is over.
Talonflame's Unite move. That's the text. That's in game.
Yeah, you can really tell how the power creep works.
I know China is stuck in a weird position.
Talonflame versus any of the new ones, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It used to be a little like there was a negative aspect to it. You might hit a wall with it, and then Mewtwo's like hits every Pokemon.
Well, Charizard X still seems good to me in sometimes. I don't know.
And stuns them and hits wild.
Mewtwo Unite Ball is here. Mewtwo X. But Blastoise has Unite, and he's gonna live with it. The sheet is too big.
Pump right there to get the knockout, and now Volticons is on this T1.
Hoop Unbound for the Blastoise KO. Does he get him? Nope. The jackpot is still up. Brave Bird lands though.
Hoops goes rings unbound, goes for the stun, but the Blastoise is gonna make it out, and now it's Los Caducados looking to make a move here. 4v4, good pull. Can they get the knockout? No. Brave Bird deep engaged. Now they're caught on the backside. Put the pressure. There's a flame sweep straight into a wall to get themselves knocked out. Hashtag negative value. Zacian pulls up for the
Hashtag negative value.
And now the presence is
I think you don't always have to play Mythic Claw. I think Sacred Sword is still good as well. Like, you don't have to play Mythic Claw always. But there's nothing wrong with going Sacred Sword.
But they're going to see if they can, you know, weather this storm long enough for Talonflame to make a play. Unfortunately, Volticons are so tanky right now that it looks like Talon can't even jump in for this fight. Also, level-wise, Talonflame level 12, which isn't bad, but when you're one of these speedsters, you definitely want to have a level advantage on your opponents. That's how you're going to be able to pick up these huge bursts.
I'm to nerf it, I've seen enough. Yeah. Oh, they're engaging onto the Hooper like this. Okay. What has Hooper done?
Good Rock Tomb, Brave Bird engagement, but again, the tankiness of some of these Pokemon does not allow them to convert into knockouts here.
And here we go, Mewtwo Unite move, letting them know exactly where the players are and trying.
What is this Hooper doing?
Did not matter. We're gonna have Charizard and Blastoise attempting to score.
He doesn't want to lift this one bit.
All the points do go in. Huge for Volticons. They are up.
Is this why you made stop making Outrage content? Yeah, they've only balanced it one time in 6 months. It's so boring to play an Outrage game that doesn't get balanced right. It's always the same comp every game then that people play.
Yeah, I mean, Volticons, we've been watching the fights, and they're doing a good job just, like, scoring some cheeky points other places on the map. So
he keeps running it down. I mean, it doesn't matter. If you're low-level support, you can kind of run down. It doesn't really cost you much. But it's kind of weird. Talon just needs to get level 30 now. That's all that matters, so he gets the damage reduction in. I think you should just play more with the Talonflame, right? I mean, they picked this combo and they barely ever are together. Yeah, I miss playing the Outrageous version. I would like to play it still, but obviously I can't. No point in making content about it if it doesn't get updates. Unfortunately.
It's always scary to be the team that needs the catch. However, the fight could start with a big catch on something like that Zacian into a Rock Tomb, into a Brave Bird. Registeel is going to be an easy secure, however, for Volticons. And man, a level 14 Mega Charizard with Registeel.
14 Mega Charizard. There's the combo, but he just gets Side Strike the moment he lands. They actually have the, I mean, they have the counter for it, I guess, right? Oh my god, they get just destroyed. Jesus.
In complete control. The surf is there for the separation. Hydro Pump creates the space. Trying to move in as the Crustle. They're the
nice.
hero here.
Bro, they just got destroyed. That was wonderful. The Side Strike instantly on the Brave Bird. He goes back to the Phantom Force, still gets stunned. Follow up, they all get wiped.
I mean, we saw the play there with the Brave Bird Talon.
I mean, pretty bad game from Los Caducados.
Brave Birded in. They were going to, you know, take the Phantom Force sort of back out of that fight. I don't know if they had vision, if they were just kind of looking for them in that moment. They completely sort of missed and got caught.
Sacred Soul Agility.
That seemed like such a wild
I mean, I would still also play that Zacian, honestly, if I would play Zacian.
Maybe they actually saw them. I really couldn't.
I like Play Rough now. Play Rough is pretty fun, though.
Look how Volticons is positioning.
Sounds nice.
Points lead here for them. That was a weird way to say that. Don't know why I used those words. but they're trying to set a trap and really wait for Los Caducados to expose where they are, and then
I mean, you can
not
never
only
kill
play
Last
this kind
Toys.
of pseudo-offense part
Play some
defense.
time up here.
And so far, it's looking pretty decent.
Yeah, and here we go, and trying to score here.
He's
Maridon
kind of slowly
able
dying,
to
actually.
stop
Never mind.
this. They actually had an opportunity possibly right there with the stun. We do have Charizard moving forward, and Los Caducados making a stand at this tier 1 goal zone.
And there's no reason to push if you're this far ahead and you have the buff.
Looking for a KO, but no one is
Yeah, they
down
can't
on
win this.
Volticons. They are pushing them back. The side
Up
strike, the
1-0 for
Braver, it does not
Volticons.
pick up the really
Game number 2, what do we have here? Mega Lucario first pick for Los Caducados with a Mewtwo X, a Latias. Right side, Mega Oh my god, the Mega Evolutions are here. Mega Lucario, Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Gyarados. And the last 2 picks are gonna be Glaceon or Mew. Where's the defense? Where's there some front line?
And hey,
You.
caster curse has been lifted.
Don't like it.
Glaceon makes its
Mew
way.
and Glaceon, not a fan of those last 2
Unfortunately, I'm
picks.
so sorry, Los Caducados, but
And there's running into Talonflame again.
Yeah, I mean, we've got
No, they run
caster
into Talonflame
action
themselves, I
going on.
mean.
We've got Glaceon on one side and Hoopa on the other.
Okay.
So technically, we have to one of
I
the
see.
curses has to be broken in this game.
Talonflame.
Snow grabs
number 2, Los
Yeah, he asked,
Caducados,
like,
your
he
purple
asked,
team.
I asked this Twitch CEO for his Mount Rushmore of Twitch streamers, and he wasn't named or something, and now he was mad at him. He sub-tweeted him.
Central area for Los Caducados, obviously. Glaceon would like level 6 ultimately, but for both of these
And the
Pokemon
Twitch
to
CEO is
get
also kind of
online
weird,
and get
but
their
it's, yeah.
first little power spike,
Why is Latias
they only
jungling?
need
They're
level
going both getting level 4 fast.
Yeah, this
If you have 2 level 4 Pokemon, then you can double jungle fast, so you get level 4 guaranteed very fast.
And it's gonna be tough. I mean, you have obviously
Twitch Rushmore is
another
Kaisenet,
Mewtwo
Ninja,
there,
and
plus the
Rin.
freeze from the Swinub is enough to
Nah,
get
it's,
a pretty
yeah.
Fisher-Price
It's-
knockout. And now Los
I would say
Caducados
Lyric.
having a big
I mean, it's
over-rotation
obvious.
top.
It's Lyric,
We'll
Soda
see what they can
Poppin',
do to find value here.
It is the
Summit,
IC
1G,
win. 4
Wreckful.
players of Los Caducados move towards this
yeah.
goal zone, and here comes
Those are the main
Snow on
ones
Talonflame,
that made Twitch
trying
thing.
to push them back. That was a flame sweep, which leads me to believe that this is
Those are
going
like
to
the big
be,
ones.
A fly Talonflame as they peel away from this top.
Most of
fight
you probably don't even know
towards the
these
center.
people, which is crazy.
Gonna grab those easy not to there, and this poor
I've never heard these names
Mewtwo
before.
X
Wow.
Right down here is just stuck all
Really?
by themselves. I think it's Gerardweed that is.
They're like
taking
part
that
of why
mantle.
Twitch is the way it is.
3v1 here, tons of pressure, easy knockout, and that's an evolved into Pillow Swine. Now let's just see if they can hit Mammoth Swine before the 2-minute mark.
It's a callback. That's an official day 1 callback here in day 2. Watch all 50
What is happening in the
hours of
cast?
Pokemon Unite to understand all of our callbacks.
Listen, it wouldn't be
God.
us if there weren't any callbacks.
Well,
It's true. We had a
I mean, I started watching Twitch in 2012. I started watching Twitch.
Because we're unstoppable, just like the marble.
In
did.
2012.
Now, we did see Hoopa go hyperspace hole here, so no Trick Phantom Force shenanigans. We
I
are
started
just gonna
watching
be putting
Twitch.
Portals down, which lends itself
Dyrus,
better to Talonflame with
the odd
fire.
one,
Good little
Phantom
pull,
Lord.
Hoopa
Oh my god,
easy
Phantom
knockout
Lord.
there, which gives Los
Jesus.
Caducados a great
The Boy Boy.
opportunity to secure this Regidrago for themselves.
Lyric.
You know, I gotta say, I really love that Los Caducados went
I sure
with
forgot when
something
Lyric started.
really different and
Oh,
like
nice KO.
risky, right? They left Mewtwo in the bottom path all
But I don't
alone.
understand this
They
team comp of Los
crashed 4 top.
Caducados. I
They've
feel like
been
they suddenly
through
just don't want to
something
win with this,
unexpected
but
and different at Volticons here. Huge
like, what is
fly
Europeans'
catches, too.
obsession with
We're gonna
ranged
see if Niantic
Pokemon?
actually get away from that. They cannot. The Psy Strike
2012,
picks, the Psy
yeah.
Strike picks up that KO. Talonflame level 8 here, but
the worst part, guys, I
Glaceon
watched a
keeping pace,
website that
almost
existed
level 8
before
themselves.
Twitch.
A good engagement.
Owned
Down
TV.
fly, crash lands, easy knockout.
It was called
Now it's
Owned
just the
TV.
Glaceon
That's I watched that
sitting on
before
pad,
Twitch because I didn't know even
getting
Twitch
their
existed.
icicles surrounding them,
And I was so
getting
sad
themselves
back then because I
ready.
watched
Icing
Owned, I
with
watched
good
TSM
games, but
players.
Talonflame still finds
Like I
its
watched
mark. At
Dyrus
least they get one back
and
here.
Rain Man and Odd One and stuff. I watched them
In the form
on.
of a Pillow Swine.
I watched
Those
TSM
3v2,
players
but
on
the three
Own
players
TV.
are on the retreat right now as they're trying
And
to
suddenly they
formulate the
all
next
stopped
attack.
streaming. They were never online again, and I was so sad. I don't understand what happened. But because they had a deal with Twitch, and I didn't know Twitch existed until later. And then I found them all again.
Well, it's not
I
the
literally
one
didn't know. I was so sad. They were all suddenly gone.
Icy Wind is moving forward. The glacial stage has
I was
been
like-
set, and it's time to put on a show, says Los Caducados. The fly takes
That
off
was
and
always like
actually
was
goes
written
into
on
a
TV.
retreat here. The
And they were all
side
gone, and I didn't
strike
understand
right
why
foot
they all
damage
where they all
on,
went.
but really it almost feels like
Why
they're
they stopped
stealing
streaming.
across the fence.
That's
Oh,
because
there's a
they
quick
went to
little
Twitch.
score by the Glaceon picked up, repositioned, and then pushed back through for the Piloswine.
They didn't say where they went. Okay, you have to remember, 15 years ago, the internet was much different. Could have Googled them. Guys, you have to understand that live stream was like barely a thing that started back then. I didn't even... It was 50... You don't think you understand how far the internet was 15 years ago. It was a different world, man.
On that one, I'm on your side. That was
it was a completely different world.
Well, you know who wasn't on the side of the Buffalo Bills was the refs yesterday. Here we go. Let's get into the rest of this game. 162-106. Los Caducados, despite some shaky fights.
Were you streaming? I couldn't stream back then. My internet at my parents was too bad to stream. Otherwise, I would have tried as well.
That entire time they left Lucario.
My parents didn't have good enough internet to even stream.
Level 11 right now, just cooking by themselves in the kitchen.
15 years ago.
Going well for Los Caducados here in game
I couldn't
two,
even.
looking much better than game one.
Like, the internet has evolved a lot in this time. You don't even. It was a complete different world.
Unite out of Volticons. They know where everyone is. What are they going to do with that information?
YouTube still had the star rating.
They are holding their Unite move. Good opportunity.
The YouTube star rating, I miss it, man. Oh, Talon!
Okay, that was a sick flame sweep. That one was awesome.
The YouTube star rating, yeah.
And I loved every bit of it. They did get a knockout, but now they're all alone from that crazy.
Oh, the Hearthstone era was great. I watched a lot of Hearthstone. Hearthstone had so many good streamers. Hearthstone was some of peak Twitch times.
Well, you know, as Snow annihilated Avalanche, which seems fitting, or Avalanche is comprised of Snow. Whatever
Definitely.
Chef wrote there, very confusing. We're gonna need a clarification, probably from our stats team on that.
Yeah, stats team.
Oh, Mega Gyarados.
First off, exactly what Doomstacks is confused by, and then what avalanches are made up of, and how much of that is snow.
I really hate what Europe drafts together sometimes. The right side looks good at least, but they're somehow gonna lose, right? Reynard? Yeah, Reynard. Colento. Heights of Time. And so many more.
Nice little portal sending the Gyarados back. They're going to get all of that safe farm in the top path here. Snow, this is exactly why you play Talonflame in these moments, right? You're grabbed by Mewtwo. You have targeted boosted on you from Mew. You have possibly Icicle Spear Glaceon. You have the Dragon Pulse, negated by you taking to the skies. Really great stuff. And Talonflame is a hard counter to some of these moves.
Lucario is online.
Oh, the crit is this. It's just so fun when you just get crit for 2k by Mega Mewtwo X. Isn't that exciting? Get pulled in, he punches you, 2k damage. Nice, thank you.
Volticons as they attack that tier 2. And look at these scores. The 261
thank
247. You. We are miles different than what happened here in game 1.
Yeah, Los Caducados is scrapping here in game number 2. Look at that.
I miss the times when short form content was not a thing, honestly. When short form content has really ruined the internet as well, hasn't it?
You've got the Glaceon online at level 12, Mega Lucario sitting at level 13 right now, and you know, the Gyarados on the side of Volticons has been an absolute non-factor, it's felt like.
Short form content has so ruined the internet.
It hasn't been able to really leverage its level lead when it had it.
Yeah, I guess Vine is the problem, right? Vine started all of it.
Increasingly more difficult.
I never had it though, actually.
99% snow in a typical avalanche during movement. I love
but Vine was like the first big thing.
To 10% is skiers and rocks and
then
trees.
TikTok made it so big.
I don't even know where you saw that information. Where was
that?
Not
TikTok, was called Musical.ly. Okay. Wasn't it like Musical.ly or something? Oh, that's just okay. They just want to win the game right here. Okay, they're gonna flip. Gyarados is dead. They're gonna flip. They have to be aggressive now. You have to fight. Hooper and Boner, you have to fight.
That was almost a good
you have to fight
on the Mega Mewtwo X, which would have brought some balance to.
But Musical.ly is TikTok, no? It grew into TikTok or not?
All the Unite moves are there. We're going
oh, the fight is gonna happen. Oh, what a Talonflame Unite! He got all of the pit. Lucario's low on HP, but he can charge up, and they don't get it. Gyarados gets it. Oh boy. But they get wiped anyways. They get completely wiped. Holy.
As it's a 10 Jack Queen King Ace for Volticons, and that's a Groudon for them.
And that's a GG with the Groudon.